downloaded this online, Hynotic 3 line bleed. We'll use that really later. But I had bought a Garmin AP10 Autopilot. I bought it used on eBay, and normal price, I don't know, it might have been like $2,600 for a lot of this stuff. I know the pump was $1,700, and that's what I paid for everything. That's one head unit, the pump, a bunch of lines, the shadow drive. Of course, it comes with the compass and the CCU. Oh, and I got this. It was $1,700, a little over $1,700 shipped on eBay from a freshwater boat in Michigan. Of course, they had a bunch of pictures, and everything looked just delicious. Alright, battery swap. I don't know why my camera batteries, new cameras, old cameras, you can't leave them for a couple days because they die. I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to put the autopilot and maybe a couple clips here and there. I'm not going to leave the damn camera on. Batteries don't last, and I like my Joe Rogan podcast, so you know, I don't want any copyright crap or anything like that. So let me show you where we're going to do this. Here we go. Oh, that hurt. Alright. So I did a little bit of cleaning. Let me turn it on. Alright. Very important first step. If you're going to be messing with your steering system, again, I gotta figure out this damn focus. So we're gonna take this off and bleed off the pressure. You want to keep the level in the middle of the upper sight glass. So we're gonna. That's it. Alright, so here we go. That is. I'm gonna try to focus. Oh, that's the old autopilot pump. Again, I'm up on a flat bridge. So that's where it is, teed into that. So I need to remove those tees and then screw the fitting right back into the pump. So I need to figure out what size wrench. I wish I had my flare nut wrenches. That would have been sweet. Fart. Alright. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm disconnecting all this crap. Starting up here. I need to figure out the size of the stuff. All the way. Alright, so this is what I got so far. I had to cut that open because I got to set up a NEMA network. But what I'm going to do here, well, it's going to be a pain holding the camera, but I'm going to make a flat place there. I want to have the Garmin, excuse me, I have the Garmin there, and then I'm going to have the remote to the Magnum inverter to the right of that because it's a little skinnier and obviously it's shaped like that. But hopefully next year or so get another Garmin chart plotter so I can have it down here. I use the iPad mount, which I haven't used yet, but I bought it for that. Up here, I basically have this all done. Just got to do a little cleaning. There's the CompuCourse. There's a huge binnacle down there too. What a mess. But there it is. We're pain drilling that out because this is aluminum. Pretty cool. It's a little bit in the way of the steering wheel, depends on the angle, but that's all I had. So, I ran the NEMA network over there. It was back here. The old autopilot pump was down there. I had to undo all grades of these things, so that's why it's a mess down there. Yep. So far, so good. Autopilot pump. I actually have it under here. There's the shadow drive. These are just the hoses that they gave me from the boat I bought it from used. But there it is. So I ended up cutting a line because I'm going to run it down. Oops. And each fitting is $28, and you can't go to Lowe's, Fastenal, West Marine. It's a 5/16. I was wrong. It was 5/16 inch tubing. So you can get a 5/16 inch connector to connector at Lowe's, but the wall thickness is different for this, so nothing works. You got to get it from them. So 8 connectors later, $240. That's where I'm at. But that's where I'm going to mount it. Alright, Autopilot. Parts came in. Very expensive and pretty, I shouldn't say depressing. These $28 a piece. And from what I gathered on the website, it was one set of fittings in a bag, and there's 2 in each one, so it was about 14 bucks a piece. That was $7 on its own. I bent that trying to get it off, or yeah, trying to back it out without the flare fitting in there, so it kind of, you know, I couldn't get that back in because it wasn't round anymore. So I needed 8 of these things total. There's 5 on the pump, and then 2 in the shadow drive, and I figured I'd get a spare, so you know, I got 8. So there's 2, and again 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I'm gonna be able to I'm gonna have 4 of these as a damn backup. I'll probably sell them on damn eBay or something. This is unbelievable. Because the picture didn't show all that stuff that came in there. There it is. My piece of wood there. I flipped these locks from the top side to the underside. Just made sure you drill a little hole first, so you don't split the wood. But it came out nice. And Magnum's gonna go somewhere right about there. I've got one hand, and then the Garmin here, and that'll leave me space for a future chart plotter. Sorry, the damn camera works terrible, but I'm still gonna trim it a little bit because there's not much room left, and I have to get the vinyl. Well, I'm gonna cut the holes out first, and then I'm gonna vinyl, and then mount it. And the front, I should be able to screw. Instead of screwing from the back on both of them, I mean, there's already a hole there. I'm just gonna put screws in there. But this side, I'm gonna screw in from the back side. And this is 2 layers. And I just used, I don't know what it was, Elmer's glue wall. I didn't feel like mixing up resin just to do that, so I just went to the store. Deathly hot. Deathly hot. Just using a coat hanger, and I ran the NEMA cable through the post, which is a pain in the butt. Show you what I used. Throw it in here. Got a coat hanger. Did a little abortion on it. Hook on the end of it. Taped the crap out of it. Shoved it up in there. Found it. Pulled it out the little hole I drilled. Taped it. I tried to tape the other cord. It ended up pulling out. I just needed 2 little tiny wires. Then I fed it through here. Poked it through down there. Had to take this little box out, and that covers all that mess right there. And I fed it, and I was able to grab it from down there, so it worked out pretty well. Alright, well that's where I mounted the CCU. Right there. If I gotta move those DC wires, I will. But we'll see how it calibrates. It's I can move it up a little bit, back a little bit. You know, I can do a couple little things. The toilet's right there with a decent sized motor on the wall, so I gotta kinda, you know, it's maybe 1.5 to 2 feet away from that. AC's on the other side, but it's got a water tank to go through, so hopefully we shall see. Alright, well we got one hose in. Everything else is going to be the same. So again, this is going to be pretty boring. So I'll show you the finished part. Is I got a T fitting right here. Then I'll go to the reservoir, and then the shadow driving will go next to the engine, and we'll get all of that later. I'll just show you the after. It's nothing special. Alright. So I got it hooked up. So far, so good. I originally was going to put this T up there, but I don't think I'd be able to spin it, and it barely cleared here, which is perfect. And no advertisement, Diet Pepsi. This still has half a thing in here, and I know when I cut that, she's gonna pour out. So we're gonna get where we want it. And that looks good right there where the finger is. That's gonna be nice. Let's double check. As easy as we can get it. Right at the end of the words. Let's get this bitch ready. Well, come on. That was tight. I know somebody. Oh, that's a nice one. Alright, we are all done here. So I'm going to go climb up. See how long this is, where I need to go, because I need to get under the helm. And I want to install this. That's already done. Then we're going to bleed it. So we're almost finished here. This should only take a few minutes. Just got to trace the line up. I want to make sure it's on one of the two helm lines and not the return or the supply, whichever one you want to call it. So. All right, it's all hooked up. No leaks. Bleeding was super easy. Let's see if I can zoom you in. Yeah, hold you there. All right, let me put this. Watch this. How cool is that? You see it? Ha ha ha. So it works. America. Get her done.